Hey everyone, it's Rebecca here.
And this is Ray.
And this is Brian.
Hi.
Hi.
This is our first podcast together, all of us three together.
They have the internet on computers now.
And we're going to go ahead and talk to you about a few things. First thing that we want to talk about is silk.
Silky.
No, not silky, silk. Silk, which stands for Center for Interactive Learning and Collaboration. What this is, Silk offers all of these different programs for video conferencing for teachers and students. And we have all this money just sitting in there that was provided through the T3 grant for K-8 teachers. Money's still sitting there.
Wish it were in my pocket, though.
I think I need a bigger box.
I wish I had pockets.
If it were still in Ray's pocket, it'd still be there because he does not waste money. If I had that, it'd be gone. It would have been gone a long time ago.
So, Rebecca, what can we do with this money?
Teachers need to sign up for video conferencing programs. Silk offers all different types of
How do they sign up for it?
programs. They have to go to silk.com. Hang on just a second.
So, what kind of video conference? What is a video conference in a classroom, Ray?
Video conferencing in a classroom, it depends on your lesson you want to do. I would suggest you look through your C-Scope lessons, look through your planning, and see if there's something that catches your eye within the calendar of Silk. A lot of them will be hands-on lessons, project-based. Some of them will be professional development, where it's just for the teachers. Some of it are even great just for us to use as a technology-based type lesson. So it just depends. Principals and administrators can take advantage of it too. There's professional development for administrators as well. So all kinds of different types of lessons and for students and for staff.
The name's Porky.
Is it not working?
Yeah.
It's our first podcast. So, for example, I'm looking at one right now, and it's called Weather Science, and it's for they can tailor it to your needs, K through 12. What?
Nothing. I'm just being annoying. Go ahead.
Okay, stop being annoying.
I apologise for that, but I think you'll find this a bit more interesting.
Okay. Anyways, going back to topic, target audience K through 12. Maximum number of participants, 35. So it could be your class and another class together, depending on how many students you have.
But what do they do?
And I believe they can actually visit the site and the contact person and call them to see if they can tailor it to the needs of the class. It just depends because since this is a video conference, other participants from across the state of Texas are participating as well. So you do want to be sure to contact the site person and see what needs they would base it for us as we obtain the video conference.
What they will actually be doing with, for example, for this one here is have a hands-on. Some of the content providers will mail off or send the class materials depending on the cost. Some of these programs are a little cheaper. The more expensive they are, that means they're going to send out materials and things like that. For this weather one, what they do is the class will study temperature, precipitation, wind, clouds. They're just interacting with a expert on whatever subject that you choose for these video conference programs.
The kids love it. They really like to participate. You mute the microphone and unmute it as you start asking questions. So there's some planning involved as well. So of course, you always want to prep the students on how to be courteous and to how to respond in the correct format, I guess.
So what you're saying is this gives me an opportunity to connect with an expert in the field that I want to discuss and be able to see and hear them and interact with them face to face?
Why couldn't you just say that?
Well, that's
that
what I
was
was
just
asking.
so short and sweet.
Very good. That's just like me. Well, maybe not the sweet
After
part.
Ray and I spit out all the information, you just took that and summarized it, didn't you?
Very good. All right.
So anyways, that was Silk. There is money to be spent. K-8 teachers, high school teachers can take advantage of this. 2 ways. You can collaborate with a middle school classroom and participate in one of these programs.
So be sure you visit the site, Is it .com?
It is silk.org. I'm sorry.
Silk.org, and there is a tab. Once you log in, there's a tab that says calendar. Just click on the tab and view all the different lessons in professional development you can view.
And for steps on how you would go about ordering one of these programs, go to the Moodle course under video conferencing. There is a how-to PDF in there on every single step you need to take in order to have one of these programs approved and scheduled for your classroom.
So once again, there's money there, so I shouldn't even worry about what it costs. I just find what I want, submit it, and it should or may get approved.
There is a process. They have to submit it. It will go to their campus principal, and the principal will approve it. More than likely they will, because
but it won't come out of our budget.
No, it's coming out of the T3 money that's already sitting in there waiting to be spent.
Well, doggy.
Okay. Next topic.
Next topic. What is that? Intranet. You know, I've been looking at the intranet for quite a while. Mm-hmm. And then they came in and said, get to work. Well, no, really. And it just kind of cluttered. And so we've come out with a new design. And if you'll open the intranet right now, go ahead, click on it.
No, really, Rebecca.
Oh, right sorry. I was drinking my coffee. Let me finish sipping.
Hit the home
Actually,
key.
I was talking to them. If they would open the intranet right now, they'll notice on the left-hand side.
What are you doing?
Touchscreen.
Okay.
On the left-hand side, it says what? That's your right. Look to the left.
Left, important information.
Rebecca needs to learn her right and her left.
And read below that.
November 3rd.
Keep reading.
2011, view our beta intranet site here. Thank you. Now can I finish drinking my coffee?
Yes.
Obviously, you didn't know your right from your left, so yes.
And if you click on here, it will take you to our test site.
You really want me to click here?
Yeah, you can if you want. But what we want to get people to see
I
is...
can't drink my coffee then.
This is what we're proposing it looks like. And if you have any suggestions, you can email them to the help desk. Be nice. We know where you are. But we're trying to make it a little bit more simple, a little bit more clear.
And
clean. There are work orders for maintenance, if you have to put in a maintenance work order, which is different than a help desk work order for technology, which is different than a transportation request. You can even request transportation for your students to go on a field trip or to athletic events or whatever it may be that you need transportation for. Those are both under staff links, all three. On the left-hand side, there's all the links that students should need.
And so then there was a student version of this as well, too, right, on the intranet?
There will be a student version where when students log in, all they see is what's available to students. But we wanted to show teachers everything so they know what the students are seeing. So, I understand, Rebecca, that Willie the Wildcat has been sending out emails recently, and one of the things that we had asked Willie to talk about were projector filters. So I just wanted to know if we could talk about those again today.
Sure.
Sure, she says as she surfs on her phone.
Projector filters. Oh, I'm sorry. I was going to tweet some free apps.
Oh, tweeting.
What's a projector filter? It filters out content you don't want on the projector?
Have you ever seen Rebecca's picture up there?
Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, that's right.
Okay, this
wrong
podcast
filter,
will be ending shortly because it is Pick on Rebecca Day.
So there are filters that filter in the air that go over the bulb because that's the only way we have to cool the bulb. And when those projectors get filled up, well, guess what happens?
We interrupt this program to annoy you and make things generally irritating.
The light bulb overheats and burns out sooner than it should. So what we need is if on the front, underneath the lens, where it projects out, if they'll pull out the filter, clean it out every couple months.
Okay, where?
At the very front, underneath the projector lens, you'll see it there and pull it straight out, and you can clean the filter out.
Wow, that is dirty.
Mine is so clean. Look at that.
So what that will do is greatly extend the life of the projector bulb and save hundreds of dollars. So that's just if as they are safely able to access that, if they will do that, that'll help the projector tremendously. Anyways, what are you playing with? You playing with your iPad?
No, I'm
My, aren't we touchy today?
downloading
Yes.
free apps before they're not free.
Well, tell me about. What are you downloading?
Okay.
What kind of apps?
I have...
Stay with us, folks. Things could break any minute now, but right now, back to our regular program.
What is this one?
Awesome
Reader HD, which reads all different types of file types. 1001 Spanish phrase, college score matcher, cutie numbers. Now, I just download them and then I test them out and see if they're worth it. So, let's see, what else?
And then she tweets them because she's the tweeting queen.
And then there is I Like Dogs, dog picture books for kids. Blunder nagging.
Nagging? I get a lot of that at home.
Let's hope your wife does not hear this podcast.
I did not say it was my wife nagging me.
The Recyclies?
Interesting.
I don't know what that is.
Well,
Anyways.
I understand that, Ray and Rebecca, you're going to be doing a presentation soon at the Service Center.
Yes, at the Mini Technology Conference over at ESC2.
So what about those who can't attend? Can they see your...
They sure can.
They sure can. We're going to it's going to all be uploaded into Moodle before anybody else gets to see it. So the title is Digilicious Activities Your Students Will Love. Ray came up with the Digilicious because, he's...
No, I did not.
I heard he's the Iron Chef.
And now for something completely different.
If you have not seen Ray's chef debut... Okay, you need to go to the blog or the YouTube channel and check out his little video. It's awesome.
Cool. So you tweet out the different iPads on a daily basis. How can teachers find out what you're tweeting about? You Twitter?
Almost daily. I have a Twitter widget on my blog. I also, if there's an app that really, 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 needs to be talked about or shared, I'll email it. But I have a Twitter account. It's my username is rsendejo. You can follow me, and I do tweet out a lot of free apps. Some apps that go up for free for just a day, sometimes less, like that green screen little app. That was just a few hours.
Wow.
It was. They didn't even give us a whole day to download that. So
something they need to check on a daily basis then.
Probably, or if they follow me, you can actually get like a text message, the tweet texted to your cell phone. So you don't have to be checking it every day. You can just
probably not something you should be doing during instruction time.
No.
Okay.
Watch your language, bud. We're on the air.
Of course not.
Good.
We never look at our cell phones during instruction time.
Well, I hope not.
I'm not instructing. Moving on, different subject, okay?
Okay. One of the things that we would like to remind teachers about is we love as teachers to collect things, collect pictures, collect projects, collect homework, and that's great. But unfortunately, we can't afford to keep them on the servers indefinitely. So to best be able to serve teachers and give you the space you need for the podcasts and the videos and stuff that you're creating, one of the things we ask is any old files that you don't need immediately, burn them off to CD or DVD, or store them in the cloud. Don't we have several places on the cloud we could put that?
We have 5 gigabytes in the iCloud. And that's for your apps. Now, you also have other websites that you can go to. The SkyDrive takes up 25 gigabytes. And if you start running out there,